Hello everybody, welcome back to episode 26 of the Savage Lands Season 2. Today, well, we are seeing the spring of the year 113. Things were not going as I wanted them in the last few months. We are currently, though, at a pretty good spot. The dwarves of Shin Mistum have utilized the monster in the depths, and I think this is one of the most glorious things to go for so far. We're still suffering from very, very long commutes down to the actual caverns of ours. What is going on here? And just when I thought things were okay, so there's a voracious cave crawler, but obviously my workers have already taken care of it. I'm still going to send the military after that. The Inky Howls will take care of that little thing. I just want to keep the contact with civilian population and combat as low as possible. So what's today on our plate, you might ask yourself? Things that were a little bit difficult for us the last few raids. We have discovered that the goblins were way more resilient and numerous in the south than we originally thought. We failed at raising a small fortress by, well, getting smashed by a demon. So for today, we have targets that are all quite large. We got Dark Goblin pits with 100 population, 75 population, 60 and 75. So altogether, I don't feel too comfortable with sending in the Daggers of Watching because they were the newest squad here, and when we check them out, they might be already in the talented and skilled level, but I don't think that this is where I want them to be. And let's see, gear-wise. Wait, so how did you manage to wear nothing at all? Alright, so let's see how our production orders are. So there's obviously no more steel gear in order. We have steel production running. And a Forgotten Beast has come by again. So let's see where that one's striking. So 117. That's it's our depth, isn't it? Or is there no connection between these two? I think we got lucky here, and it's well, I don't think we got lucky, no. Or wait a sec. No, I think we got this one on the third layer. I always get confused with the third layer and the fourth layer here, with the second and the third layer here, but yeah. These guys, they are... That's okay. We can chill with that. We got quite a grim field out here. This place is littered with the remains of our enemies. I don't think if we want to keep that in the far-fetched future like that, this looks a tad bit uncivilized, so I really feel like we should go do something about that. But speaking about doing things, so on my plate for today is a new little gadget that the comment section has brought me up. Or has inspired me to do so. So this is going to be our little helper against gremlins. So I really want to try out what somebody left recently in the comment section. Thanks for that. So we're basically building a gremlin trap here. Another Forgotten Beast. All right. The Savage Lands today live up to their name. So it's composed of green glass, and it's in the 104s, so that's layer 1. Lucky us. That's not layer 2. So everything that enters layer 2 is an issue for us, but everything that's on layer 3 and layer 2, layer 1 doesn't really bother us because we're not really in contact with that. Okay, I'm relieved. So we're going to build that little gremlin trap here. It's going to be nothing special, and it's going to be very easy. So I built that because I have a nice little block here above it. And let's set up a door here. Oh, I cannot yet because the walls are not built. So, the idea is quite simple. Lever linked to door. Gremlin wants to pull lever. Well, lever closes door. I don't know if we're going to set up something like this here, which allows us to seal that thing off for good. I think we should do that, yeah. Here we go. So we can wall that off as soon as we have caught one. Or at least that's going to be the working title of this little thing. Okay, beyond that, our fortress is going really, really well. Another thing that I have put up on my plate for today is I want to keep delving into the lower layers of our little neighborhood here. I still want to reach the magma seas. We still need to check out if the dwarves of Shin Mistim are probably capable of gathering some of the legendary metal that's only found in the deepest depths. So that would be something to turn the tides of war to their favor. And I think after seeing that we're dealing here with demons, my friends here might be more eager to put up desperate measures against monsters like these. Who knows? Alright, there's Miasma coming up out of the pit. I'm really happy that we got the pit now, you know? There's just too much stuff that we don't find time to dispose. And I'm really happy that this works out. I'm not sure what about the agitated birds that we caught. But, let's feed a troll to the monster. Really cool. I find this real cool. Okay, let's see how the gremlin box is coming along. Not at all. Guys, this is the problem about the deep deep mines of Shin Mistim, you know? This is just way too deep. We have to walk that long. It's really strainful for all the dwarves here. What's happening here? It's pulling waves there. I bet that might be the Forgotten Beasts. Ashes. Alright. There's quite some party down there. Oh well. You know, always something new in the depths. So, my goal here... Whoa, there's a fire snake. Not cool. And, cave crocodile. And a planter fighting. This is also bad news. Alright, good thing that we got the inky hulls right around the corner for things like that. So let's hope that this incident with the crocodile can be fixed. But if I saw that correctly, that psycho here just punched out God knows how many teeth out of that thing. Jeez. Alright, who are you? Kosoth. I need to check out your combat log. And so... The cave croc missed that planter. He kept dodging. I have improved my fighting. That was satisfying. So here, yeah, the planter punches the croc. He basically was like, what do you want from me? And he punched it in the face, and then he's gone away. Some dwarves are really something different. So, his arm is injured, his arms are injured, so he basically not only decided to punch the croc into the face, he also got his hands all bloodied by doing so. This guy is actually top-notch soldier material, if you ask me. You know? That willingness in combat. Alright, but let's take care about... oh, where did that magma snake go? Here it is. Can I kill that off with military? Nah. It's vermin just like other things. Okay, you cannot even select it. So what we can do there, though, is let's see how cats and lava snakes interact. Let's do some science. Alright, so this place is going to be our new pasture for We ain't got no cat overpopulation here. Oh boy. Probably should buy some from the next caravan heading toward town. So let's put that pet cat to a good use. I don't know if lava snakes are actually dangerous or anything. So, oh yeah, here we have another episode of Feeding the Beast. And that's a voracious cave crawler again. So our caves today are just not as safe as they used to be. But at the same time, we are currently deep woodcutting. That's how I would like to call it. So basically, currently, our whole operations here are more risky than usual. But, you know, the smelters need more fuel. Alrighty, so let's see how that'll play out. I'm locating more and more warm stone. That's all nice and dandy. I really don't know how we're supposed to get through this here in this scenario. Admittedly, I don't have that much experience with these things. Probably the whole location where I'm doing the drilling isn't ideal. Don't know yet. But we're going to see about that in time. When the first dwarves get flooded by magma or something like that. So basically what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to open up these areas here and then drill deeper and hope that I breach a place where we can directly go into the magma layer. So we have a dead guy here. Unpleasant. Ukar has claimed another silly dwarf. And there's a dead giant cave spider. Now that's a piece of good news. Maybe that was the one that murdered half my squad. Oh dear. So, why is that giant giant earthworm even having a name? Probably because he killed a dwarf. Let's just hope it is something like that. Alright. So all in all, life has become a little bit more difficult lately. Mostly because we need to take more and more risk in our endeavors to find new things. Alright, let's see how that staircase will go. I hope I have enough graves for this one. But, well... Also, I'm considering a fourth military squad consisting of archers. Probably should pull that off as soon as possible because we got the material for that. I even got tetrahedrite, which is a good base material for bolts, because copper bolts are perfect, you know? Surely steel bolts would be more devastating, but there is, you know, copper is a material you won't be missing in your stockpiles. So. And ammo is something we need in larger quantities. Alright, so it looks like the cat didn't take down the lava snake, and a vile force of darkness has arrived. So, let's check these guys out. Goblin Axeman. So they come with axemen this time, not only archers. Should I be concerned? They come from the Flecked Curses. So the goblin faction that I kept raiding is out for revenge. Well then, let's flick the switch first, or do we? Or do we just station everybody out there and enjoy the show? Well, let's first off see what they're bringing. I mean, we attacked them several times. And I don't think that this will be the entire army, will it? Is that all? Are you guys seriously attacking me with that small squad? You silly fools. A couple of bowmen. That axeman possibly was just the commander. There is a named giant earthworm down here. Alright. So, step one, we're going to bring out the Inky Howls to check out these guys. Step two, wait a sec, that didn't work. I somehow, yeah, I issued that order, and we're going to station our other two squads here. Just have them stationed here on the roof. Let's do it something like that. You know that earthworm possibly already killed one of my people. Let's check it out. The earthworm is probably even more dangerous than the invasion. So let's see. He killed the dwarf. That's why my dudes here gave them a name. Not that much in agreement here, but whatever. So yeah. Typical situation, the goblins come with a wave of snatchers at the same time. They love to pull this trick off, to send their thieves while they're coming with a invasion force. So one of my dwarves looks heavily wounded. Or is it a goblin? I always have a hard time, but this guy here, yeah, seriously injured. So, Domas, you basically look totally battered up, my man. I'm surprised he's still living. I mean, even the skull is broken. So the siege has been broken too. At least one good thing. And let's see. What happened with the didn't see the battle log for the giant earthworm, but whatever. So let's check out the tab here. Did we kill off everybody? Yes. Good. Okay, so one of our military personnel has been heavily injured, but beyond that, no heavier losses have been noted. I'm okay with that. Ah, yeah. A monster has been felled. Good. I don't like worms that kill my workers. Okay. So, seeing how much injuries how many injuries my dudes here got, I feel like we really need to put the training back up. Also, we need 3 pairs of pants, 3 pairs of boots, and 3 shields. Go. So, we need steel high boots, steel greaves, and 1 pair of gauntlets I also noticed. And we're going to go for wooden shields. They make a lower payload in total. So I'm going to make 5 of each, so we have a little bit of a stockpile for the future. Let's see, iron bars aren't too many, so we could possibly go back and smelt some. Wood stockpiles are looking really great, you know, that's just as good as it can be. So we're going to smelt some hematite. There we go. Okay. I think for this year, we're going to keep it without invasions. We need to consolidate us a little bit. And I'm also considering to, you know, let's see, to go for more expeditions towards the magma realms. Because, you know, we need to find something here. I don't know. It's all quite narrow here. That's what's bothering me the most. Our access to the lowest layers here, it's quite cornered, and you have just this underground ocean above the magma sea. So I'm still not quite confident of how we are supposed to find the proper areas there. I can already foresee misery. I don't know. Something in my guts tells me that we're ought to be in trouble at some point. But we're going to see how that'll play. I mean, one bright side is to be noted. If we are cutting into a magma reservoir, we at least know where the magma sea really begins, you know. Every sacrifice comes with some reward, I guess. Okay. This tunnel here looks really, really scary, doesn't it? So, considering what I'm seeing here... Oh, this looks good. This looks really, really good. Let's rather delete that one. I don't know. I have a bad feeling about this one. And let's continue in that direction. Okay, so, gremlin box. Can I link with the phantom of a door? No, I can't. That would have been too great. So, let's see. Probably I want to relay my hotkey to this place, because this turns to be turns slowly into the center of my operations. Okay, so we're going to drill yet another staircase here. Let's see. A diplomat could not complete a meeting and left unhappy. I don't know how that came together, good sir. I mean, the worst case scenario would be that we need to relocate our deep mining and attempt the same thing somewhere else. But I really, really loathe to do that, because that would mean we'd need to relocate the entire operation completely. That would be a major setback. Gotta say, it is also not completely uncomplicated to have the map as it is, you know. We probably could dig from this staircase here into other directions too. And it always takes painstakingly long for our miners to arrive here. I'm probably going to set up some stockpiles here of food and drink to make sure my workers can have a rest. But that'll all depend on how successful this direction here will be. Yeah, just like I thought, the staircase is instantly cancelled. Let's see, this one as well. So, yeah, we're going to punch the hole there, because maybe this is all we needed. Look at us. That's why I had a bad feeling about this one, because we're sitting in the middle of a little island here. Okay, so this information is really, really helpful. Really, 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 really helpful. Good. So that means we are safe to go further into that direction if we could dig into that direction. Okay. Things are rather complicated here, I gotta admit. So, never had a fortress with such complicated descent into the very deep layers. It's the first time that I have to fight through so much discomfort, you know? Not like I want to complain here. Oh, come on, you guys. You silly little goofballs. I didn't mean to. Wait a sec. Will that work? Probably. So... yeah, the caravans are avoiding the inaccessible sites, yeah. I haven't linked my trade center properly yet. Well, let's just say we got other things on our mind. So this looking good, doesn't it? Yeah. Good lord. Does that even bring us somewhere? Nah, not really. We need to hit that pot there. So we can actually cancel that one. Because I think we're going to get ourselves through here. This looks like a much more accessible layer, if not anything else comes back at us. Alright. I'm leaving this staircase out of here because it connects directly to the third layer of the caverns, and that's something I'd like to avoid if possible. Alright, looks good though. Looks as if we were able to get where we want to. Alright. At least something. Here we go. Yeah, so deep mining has become a real challenge here. Okay. The rest of the fortress is living a wonderful life. We're going to bring up some cultural advancements here. Let's engrave large portions of the city. I mean, all in all, we are quite happy. I mean, look at them go. We got only one severely disgruntled person and a handful of unhappy people, but all in all, things are actually very, very pleasant for the dwarfs of Shinmistum. So, just going for the engravements and the general commutes. Don't know. The rest of the fortress will be a lot more work. So let's get back to our side project here. Brilliant. Well, we are getting more and more low-value gemstones. I'm not sure if I should be really happy or whatever about that. So we can explore here some, but I also want to have access to another part of the magma sea. That's why I'm doing this to myself here. So let's go down that deep. Wait a sec. This was the depth where we had the most discoveries. So let's keep it up like that. We probably hit another pillar here. Okay, I'm starting to understand the geographical things here. Alright, so the damp stone is limiting our operations quite quickly, just like I expected. We are, after all, mining below a huge sea that actually, it is as if it was losing water, but that cannot be, isn't it? I don't know. Alright, but this should get us some information. So we're drilling some staircases at very, very distant spots that are as far away from from another as possible. Here we go. And this will give us some insight about the very, very deep layers. So none of these seems actually to be leading directly into the magma sea. Alright. Unexpected, honestly. I really expected at least one of these work orders to get cancelled. Alright. So we keep up the probing, you know? That's all we can do. I just figured that the prospect of adamantine gear would be for the Shinmistum dwarves, you know, just what I would say you'd be going for if you were if you recently discovered that you are up against demons that you obviously cannot beat by usual means. So we're totally ignoring the traitor from the humans. I'm well aware of that, but you know, this is a war. This is a war fortress. They don't care about trade that much. But what we will do, we will care about the visit from our friends from the mountain home. Another monster with deadly dust, a huge skinless theropod, and it comes yet again to haunt all premises. Damn. This is really, really bad news. That means we got to lock off the caverns again. But I want to try out something. Sadly, I wasn't able to get the gremlin trap completed. These delays here are a nightmare. So my idea that I got was I'm going to free that guy, and we're going to have a nice kaiju punch out here. So that's what we're going to do, but not for this episode. I'm going to leave that up for the next one. So yeah, we are searching for the magma sea, but we haven't completed a quest yet. Food and drink stockpiles are really good. Half of the year 113 has passed. We fought off a siege quite with ease. And all in all, it's looking good. Let's see where things will be going next time. Thanks for watching as usual. I am really grateful for having so many so dedicated viewers on this series. It is my pleasure. And feel free to leave a thumbs up to make it even more people noticing this series. And if you want to support the channel, just leave a subscription, and that goes really already a long way. That being said, I hope you have a nice day. There's a playlist link down there if you want to see the whole Savage Lands series, and see you next time.